Hello friends, welcome to my channel Learn Computer Step by Step. We have already completed one series of Computer Basic. This is the second series of MS Word which will cover basics and advanced Word. We have also started with the third series of Basic, Intermediate and Advanced Excel. This series is available in English language, but it will be also introduced in Gujarati language. We'll teach one new topic every day. So let us start with the new topic of MS Word. Today we are starting with lecture number 2, format font. We are going to see what are the different commands available for formatting the fonts. Everything in document is either some information in character form, number form or symbol form, and you can format this character, numbers and symbol using this particular part of the toolbar or the ribbon. It is said this toolbar is known as format font toolbar. Let us see one by one: font type, font size, style and everything. We'll see each and everything one by one. So let's start with the font type first. I have made a practical sheet for it. We'll make it and apply it over there so that you can practically know how things are applied. So this is the title of the report of Complete Financial Accounting Solution. The first page, it's a dummy information. Then there is a second page which will talk about the effects of format font. So I have to select the font. I have selected the title. Title usually is of bigger size. First I'll change the font type. I'll change the font. So I have a variety of fonts over here in English, Gujarati, Hindi if you have multi-language software installed in your computer. Otherwise you will have all English language fonts. So this is all. You can scroll between the list and you can select one of the font that you like it. So I have selected Bernard MD and you can see it is applied to the selected part. I'll select it again, that part. This was how you can change the font. If you want to type, you can type also. You don't need to select it always. If you remember the name of the font, you can type and it will just help you out. Now you can see it is that. In last lecture, I have showed you some shortcuts. I'll put one of the use one of the shortcut over here. So Control Z to go to the last step. So again, I am back to the Bernard MD Condense. I can increase the font size from here. It should be not too big. It should be not too small. So I'll take it 22. I can increase or decrease font from here also. This is increase font and this is decrease font. If I click, you can see it decreases and this increases the font. So that is increasing. Either you can do it from here or you can do it from here. So this was font type. This is font size. Then we see font style. Let us apply somewhere else. So term computer is very important to us. So I'll select it from here. Term computer. And I'm going to give some font style to it. So I'll say bold. I click here. You will have to check here. You observe over here. So I'll say bold. And you can see it becomes darker compared to the other known selected part. I'll select something over here. And I'll say italic. Italic means slant. I'll click here. You can see the hardware. I click it and you can see it is slanted, italic. I click again, it is normal. I click it again, it is italic. So these three buttons are known as toggle buttons. Okay. If they are on, they are off, they become off. If they are off, you click it, they are on. So they are like toggle button. Okay, ulta pulta. I'll select this text again. And I'm going to click underline. Click. You can see it is underline. But if I want choice in underline, there is a button next to it. This is technically known as drop down list box. That is DDLB. Drop down list box. I'll click to the arrow of the drop down list box and I get choice in underline style. I can go for double line. I can go for dot lines. I can go for dash dot lines. Whatever I want, I can go for it. If I want more choice, I can go to more underline and it will show me the dialog box. Okay. The dialog box here is known as format font dialog box. Either you can come it from there or you can click it here on this arrow. You click here and you come to that dialog box. What we have seen there on shortcuts on ribbon are available here. You can see this is font type. You have font style. You have font size over here. Okay, so you get the same function. We are talking about underline style. So I'll select underline style double. I can also give underline color. I'll select maroon. You can see whatever applied is previewed here. You can see here. If you like it, you can go for it or you can cancel also. I'll select it and I'll say okay. So I have underline in maroon color. If I don't want it, I will again click it. It will come to normal. If I click again, it is off. So either on or off. I'll click it on to keep underline active. So this is what is font style, that is bold, italic and underline. The next part is font color. I'll select the whole paragraph. I'll go here and I'll say I want it light blue. I get that color. If I select particular area to highlight something, I can take red. I'll get that color. I select the whole sentence and I put it red. I can get it here. The same thing can be done from inside also, as I said you. It can be done from here. It is font color. Okay. So we have done font type, font size, we have done font style, we have done font color. You have something known as highlighter. Okay. Now whatever you have applied right now, that is font type, font size. So whenever you print the document, if you have a color printer, it will appear in the same way what it looks on the documents. But as far as highlighter is concerned, say I want to draw attention to a particular information. What I'll do is I'll select that area. Say these are the features of the accounting software. I'll select this, whatever area I want to highlight it, and I'm going to select highlighter. This is font highlighter, text highlighter. I'll click here again DDLB. I get the choice of color. I can select any color that I like it. Okay. Usually people prefer to go with the yellow. I'd also go with the yellow. I'll click yellow and I'll leave it. The selected area is highlighted now. But remember, highlighter will not appear when you print the document. Okay. This yellow color will only visible on screen when you are seeing document on screen. When you print the document, highlighter doesn't appear over there. Whereas font color, font style, font type, font size will appear when you print the document. So that was what the highlighter. The next thing what we can see is the cases. We'll just revise it. So we have done font type, font size, font style, underline color, font color, text highlighter. Now we are going to talk about change case. What is change case? Change case deals with capital, small and sentence type ABCD. Okay. Now we can see here the sentence are typed abruptly. I just select this area, this paragraph. Let's apply change case. We'll come to know how it can be done. This is the change case option. Okay. Again, drop down list box DDLB. I'll click to this arrow. Okay, I get the choice. If I select lowercase, you can see here it shows in small ABCD. So if I click this, everything selected is converted into small ABCD. You can see that. This was the original one. This was capital. This was capital. First letter was capital. If I click here and say lowercase, it will convert everything into small ABCD. Opposite to it is uppercase. Everything capital. Everything capital. Then we have capitalize each word. Capitalize each word means first character of every word will be capitalized. I'll click here and you can see the first letter of every word is capitalized. Okay. First letter of every word is capitalized. Then it is ulta pulta. That is toggle case. If it is lower, it will be upper. If it is upper, it will be automatically lower. So I click here, you can see it is ulta pulta now. The small letter has become big and big has become small. So that is toggle case. I select this. The most used as far as sentence is concerned is sentence case. What do we mean by sentence case? Sentence case is where sentence begins with the capital character. I'll click here and you can see the sentence begins with the character. I'll select the another sentence where we have multiple sentence in the paragraph. Okay, let's try here. You have at least two sentences over here. First I'll make it small. Okay, everything is small. Now I'll say sentence case. You can see the first character of the sentence is capital. Here is full stop. You have a second sentence starting from here. In that case, any. In case of this, any. Okay, the first letter is capital. So every sentence begins with the capital letter. That is what is we know it change case. So we had 5 options in change case. That is sentence case, lowercase, uppercase, capitalize and toggle case. So this was all about the change case. Now let's talk about effects. Let us select this sentence from here. Say I have sent this thing to review. I have sent my manager this information to review it and again reciprocate me whether information needs any change or not. He has gone through that and what he is going to do is going to click this area, that is strike through. Okay. This means he is informing me when he is sending me back the document, is informing me I request to just check this and if it is not required you can remove this. He can also use the another option. Say he selected another document, another part of the document. And he may also go for double strike through. Maybe recommending me that you should cancel this sentence from here. So this is what is strike through and double strike through used in effects of format font, wherein we don't remove actual information, we recommend the information using these symbols and the effects in format font. Let me take you to the next part of the effects. The next part of the effect I believe is talking about superscript and subscript. We have done strike through, double strike through. Now we will talk about superscript and subscript. Let's take example. Say I have written here 102. I'll not select the whole part. I'll just select the last part 2. And I have superscript, script over here. Okay. In the ribbon. I'll click this and you can see 102 is changed to 10 square. Similarly, I'll select this 2 and I click to subscript now. Last time I was clicked to superscript. Now I'm going to click to subscript. Okay. And you can see it is converted into H2O. Superscript and subscripts are especially useful when you are using mathematical and scientific formulas and functions. So that is the use of super and subscript. Super mani upar and sub mani niche. You can use all these functions again from here. When you click here, you get the format font dialog box. Everything over here is available. Strike through, double strike through, superscript, subscript, and all the functions that we have used previously are available here. Either you can go from the log cut, that is from here, or what you can do it, you can use it from this ribbon. You get the same function from the ribbon, which are shortcut to the basic dialog box. Okay. So let's take the next part. What is the next part? Next part talks about the small cap, all cap and everything. Let's go again on the above paragraph. I'll select this 2 line, that is 1 paragraph. I'll go here and I'll click to small cap. What is small cap? You can see the sentence here. I'll click it. Okay. You can see everything that was in small letter is in small in size, but it is converted into capital ABCD. It is converted into capital ABCD. The bigger one remains the bigger, that is O. From 1, O is bigger and capital, but rest of the area which was in small ABCD in lower case is converted into uppercase, but the size of the font has not changed. That is what is small cap. Okay, what is the next part? It is all cap. It is, I hope you understand what is all capped. All capped is nothing but technically uppercase. Everything is in capital. It is same as change case, uppercase option. Okay, I'll click here. The next option is hidden. I click here and your formula, paragraph is hidden. It is not visible. Okay, only you know it that you have hidden that formula, paragraph. I'll click select the whole part. I'll go back here and I'll remove this hidden option and I'll say okay. So you have that paragraph back to the same document. Okay, so this is what is all the effects given in format font. We have done strike through, double strike through, superscript, subscript, small cap, all cap and hidden. And the next is all clear format. For some reason you feel whatever you have done is not required, you can select all the part that you want to remove and you will click here. The option says clear all formatting. Contents will remain, but formatting done, whether you have done color, you increase, decrease the size, you have changed the font style, you have done highlight, you have used effect, everything will go away. Now it is normal. Okay, now it is normal. Okay, that is, you can remove all the formats from here. Okay, so friends, I hope you have enjoyed this video and understand this topic very well. Your suggestions and comments are very important to us. The basic purpose of creating this channel is to promote IT education to the students and public in general. We request you to suggest this channel to all your family and friends and also to subscribe. I hereby thanks all my IT support staff and especially to Gurukul management who had encouraged me in promoting this online education platform. So now we meet with new topic, new video next time. Till then, thank you again.